Welcome back. Well, with us right now is Miriam Tate. She's with the Saddleback College Emeritus Institute, associate faculty, and she does balance classes, right?
That's right.
Yeah, balance and mobility.
That's right.
Which kind of go hand in hand,
They
right?
go hand in hand.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here today.
Thank you so much.
First, tell me a little bit about yourself, your background, and how long you've been with Saddleback.
I've been with Saddleback, I think about 20 years.
Wow.
No, wait, 16 years, sorry.
The emeritus or just in
The
general?
emeritus.
Wow.
The emeritus. I taught at Cal State Fullerton for 15 years before that. And with Saddleback, teaching balance and mobility has just been, you know, the key.
Right.
That I got to bring all of my dance training and health classes, training, just all the training I've ever done is filtered into that class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, at Fullerton, you taught a health class balanced there too?
Basically dance in theater.
Now, as far as that goes, it kind of ties in.
Absolutely.
Am I right? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, wow, 16 years here.
16 years.
That's
fabulous years.
That's fantastic.
Wonderful school to work with.
Now, your background as far as dance goes, and then what made you move on to sort of the health side of it?
My husband had a stroke.
Okay.
And when he needed help, my instincts took over to help him. And when I saw what he was doing at therapy, I wanted to learn more about that. So I walked through a door that I never planned on walking through, and the wellness side of it. So no longer was I choreographing for the stage. I was helping people slow down and get it together inside.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
So what's kind of your approach to teaching with Emeritus?
The approach that I use is called somatic sensory education, and that means that we're going to work from the feet, the bottom of the feet, all the way to the top of the head, including the brain. And the work is very slow. It's one area, one joint, one area of the body at a time, allowing a person to sense where his shoulder is, how it moves, how it functions. And then if there's dysfunction in it, they won't be able to move it, and I help them find how to move it.
Now, when you say very slow, do you mean you work on just one part per class?
We're working on the spine and the core, or the psoas muscle, all the time. We use balance trainers to sit on and lean on and push on so that we can begin to feel a flow in our body. So when I say one area at a time, it's like, well, what does this shoulder do as this spine is moving and as your head is dropping? What is it feeling? What are you sensing? So if it's stuck, they'll say, it's painful. And then we work things out till they go, oh. So when the brain says, oh, aha, there's a brain connection and 10,000 brain cells fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, as far as helping people through this, do you get people in your class who maybe have very restrictive movements to start with, or?
They're restricted because they're afraid to move, I would say, more than feeling so restricted. I don't have too many people with walkers in my class because we're on balance equipment that's pliable. So as we help each other and mentor each other and work with each other, we have to be together and aware.
Yeah, that's true. How big is your classes?
They're usually about 30 to 35.
Oh, so a good size.
It's a good size.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, as far as with the Emeritus Institute, what I hear from a lot of instructors is their, pardon me, the reward they get back from their students. They just love the fact that they're there on their own. They don't have to be there. They're not trying to get a degree or something. They're there for the pure joy of it, right?
The joy and the learning, you know, to hear them say, wow, I didn't even know my shoulder could do that, or I didn't know my knee could do that. I didn't know my hips had to be here. I didn't know my foot had to leave the ground like this. So when they're telling me they're learning, then I know the learning switch is going on.
Yeah, and you get that.
And it's great feedback.
You get them to the point where they're like, wow, I never knew how to do that before.
That's right.
Yeah.
They knew, they once knew, body intelligence is still there. They just have to refire it. So on pliable equipment, what happens is when they're standing on it, all of the twitch muscles start firing and reactivating the stabilizers and the inner ear and the eyes, and so it all works together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
Now, as far as your classes, where do you teach? Are they in the village here or elsewhere?
There are different
Okay.
sites all over the area.
Okay, so it just depends?
Just depends.
And as far as the class goes, someone signs up, it's for a series of classes,
Yes.
and each class you work on a different part of the body?
Yep.
And so by the end, you kind of go through everything.
We're getting married.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Well, of course, we're right in the middle of the spring semester now.
Yes.
Do you teach summer as well?
I usually do,
Okay.
yes.
So if people want to look that up, probably around April or so, I think
Yes.
that'll be available to
There's
them.
always balance classes available.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Great to meet you.
Thank you.
And I love the fact how you used to do dance and now you've incorporated this with your knowledge there.
Yes, yes. It's
Yeah.
such a pleasure. You think, you know, okay, at 50 I'm going to retire, and I feel like I know more now than when I taught the dance.
Yeah.
Because the learning is so, it just keeps expanding
Yeah.
and growing. And the way physical education, I'm going to say that word, and kinesiology is changing, we're not going backwards, we're going forward.
Right.
Really, always.
Exactly.
Keeping people on their feet.
Very good. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
And I think it's fantastic, that class you do, and you kind of embody the spirit of the Emeritus Institute.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yep.
you really do.
Yeah. Vision. They
Yes.
have vision. They have great vision.
Yes,
yeah.
they do.
Yes.
Miriam, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Take
too.
care.
All right, take care.
And remember, you can go online to saddleback.edu/emeritus to find out more about the classes. Although we're in the middle of the session right now, I think about April you can start looking at summer classes. So
That's right.
that's not far
That's good.
away. We'll be right back.
Nice to meet you.